These things aren't even scary. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming around the mountain when... Oh, she comes! She'll be coming around the mountain. Why are all the cabinets opened already? Ah! No! It looks like a little face. Eyes, and a mouth. We're feeding him. Oh, you can't even harm me. Oh, shit! Ah! You know, I don't really... Ah! Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can hurt me. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to look at the Mortuary Assistant movie based on the popular horror game by the same name. Now, if you never played the game before, it follows Rebecca as she is training to become a mortuary assistant. Like the title says, once she finishes her training, she is left alone for basically the entire game to embalm and work on the bodies. And as the night goes on, she becomes more and more influenced by the demon, seeing visions and dreamlike sequences of her past. The movie basically starts off the same as we see Raymond giving Rebecca a test to become his assistant at the mortuary. This is Rebecca, by the way. We mainly follow her as the main protagonist in both the game and the movie. In the movie, they're more blatant about the fact that she had a drug problem and is going to therapy, as where in the game there's only bits and pieces that we gotta find and put together throughout that she was once a druggie. I mean, that makes sense though, because as a movie I feel like this game wouldn't really work due to the short gameplay and the fact that it was meant for replayability for the new jump scares and different endings. When they announced this movie, sure, I was excited because I'm a big fan of the game, but I was also concerned due to the lack of material to use for a movie. They do feature basically most, if not all, of the ghosts we see in the game, even though the actual mortuary building structure looks a bit different on the outside and the inside, with the basement being inside of the building instead of being an outside shed, as well as that scary ass hallway with the door. They do add new scenes and new elements to the story, of course, because if they did a one-to-one adaptation with the game, it wouldn't be very good. Now, the scene involves Rebecca being possessed at home and killing her counselor, only to be revealed that it was all an illusion, which is a very important element to the game. But she learns the truth much sooner than in the game. In the game, she only learns what Raymond is doing at the end, and in the movie, she learns about the demons and stuff 40 minutes in. And Raymond actually helps Rebecca a lot more. When playing the game, we learn how to figure out the demon and its names with clues of voice recordings and clues found in drawers and cabinets. This acts as the true turning point in the movie as to the beginning of the game already being scary, not including the tutorial. From this point on, Raymond leaves Rebecca alone to figure out which body the demon is in, due to the demon inside making her aggressive towards him, versus the fact that she could leave whenever she wants to in the game, only to stay and finish because, well, it's her job. We would see things like Rebecca getting chased by her dead father as he stabs her, only to see that she is doing it to herself due to the possession taking over. Now, I feel like the scares could have been a tad better in the movie because they don't really use the element of surprise as much. Like, for example, in the game, you could be working on the computer, have something in the background, and then you don't notice it until you look up, and boom, you're spooked, right? They could have done a lot of that in this movie. I think that would have been way more effective than just in-your-face kind of typical horror movie scares. Now, I'm not saying that they need to adapt the game perfectly, but keeping most of the elements from the game, I think would have made the movie just a tad better. Without it, the movie just feels like a typical ghost shows up and boom, loud noise horror movie. One thing I will say that's positive about this movie is that I think it's pretty cool how they incorporated some of the different endings. Instead of them being endings, they're seen as visions and new scenes added to the movie. Now, for the question you're all waiting for, is this a good movie? No. Well, it isn't for me at least. It feels more like a fan tribute film made with a pretty good budget. Now, that's not to say that the actors did a bad job. They really didn't. The acting wasn't what took me out of the movie. It was mostly the direction that they decided to take it that really didn't stick with me. Also, the pacing of the story is all over the place, and it didn't help that none of the scares were really effective. Even if I'm not comparing it to the game, it was just a relatively boring movie. But they did use all the sound effects and music from the game though, which was pretty cool. Overall, if you're a fan of the game, don't watch this movie expecting something super good. Just watch it and take it as a tribute to the game and try to enjoy it. Thank you so much for watching the video. Today's a different kind of video. I'm a big fan, like I said, of this game, and I just wanted to make a review video for it. It's a little shorter than usual, but if you got this far, I just want to say thank you, and if you would like to support me, please like and subscribe, and even if you don't, as usual, I'm just glad you're here, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace. One more thing before I go. Fun fact, the actor that plays Rebecca also plays Thea Queen in the CW Arrow show. Okay, bye.